17 cents. That's the average extra cost per unit Amazon just added to every FBA shipment. And while this doesn't sound like much, this could have a huge impact onto your bottom line. So let's say if you have 10,000 units that you ship every month out of FBA, that's $1,700 off your bottom line starting April 17th. Hello everyone, my name is Claudio. Welcome to another coffee break. I'm the co-founder of Clarix, an all-in-one Amazon analytics tool. Now, I've prepared an infographic here about this recent Amazon FBA fuel surcharge. And as you saw from the news article, Amazon announced yesterday that they're adding 3.5% fuel and logistics surcharge on FBA fulfillment fees. And this takes effect on April 17th. And they call it temporary, but there's no end date actually announced. Later on May 2nd, this will also be impacting buy with Prime and multi-channel fulfillment. This surcharge is calculated on your FBA fee, so not on your sale price or not on the sale price of your items. And Amazon says this actually averages about 17 cents per unit, but it varies based on item size and dimension. So the bigger, heavier products will actually feel it more. Now, why is this actually happening? The Iran war is now in its 5th week. Oil prices are spiking and they've reached $107 dollars a barrel yesterday. So that flows directly into your shipping cost, warehouse energy cost, and last mile delivery. Amazon isn't the only one that's doing this. UPS and FedEx are also raising their fuel surcharges since the conflict has started. The US Postal Service also announced an 8% increase on packages starting April 22nd, and this lasts through January 2027. So everyone in the logistics chain is passing costs forward. Amazon says their 3.5% is meaningfully lower than what other carriers are charging. And to be fair, they did absorb costs for the first several weeks before implementing this. So I think that's actually making sense. So now what happens is if you're now stacking fees increase on top of fees increase, you'll probably figure out that your P&L doesn't look very well. Now this has happened before in terms of increasing fees. Amazon did this in April 2022, and as we know, these were never reverted. So I expect it to happen the same in April 2026, especially on the outlook of the Iran war, which doesn't necessarily seem to be having some kind of a end in sight. Now, what you can do, there's 4 things that I've outlined here. One is check your numbers, go on Seller Central and check fees and economics preview report. Amazon has already updated it to reflect this surcharge. Number 2, analyze your margin on your top SKUs and see if there's SKUs below your specific margin threshold. Point number 3, review your packaging and product dimensions, because this surcharge is based on fulfillment fees. So that means and these fulfillment fees are driven by size and weight. So if you're paying oversized fees on products that could have been repackaged into standard size, now is the time to solve this issue. And number 4 is check your FBM economics. Maybe it makes more sense to ship some products through FBM, especially bulky or low margin items. But as I mentioned, because all the other shipping companies have increased their fees, it is highly likely that your FBM won't necessarily be very very cheap either. So Amazon calls this temporary. We know from the experience in 2022 that that was temporary too, and it was never reverted. So plan as if it's permanent. Adjust your numbers now, not after it hits your bank account. So that's pretty much it for today. I'm Claudio, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.